Welcome back to my channel. This is just a quick tutorial on how I wash my makeup brushes. Now I wash them once a week, at the very most every 2 weeks if I'm really busy, and plus I have a lot of brushes. So for my little brushes that have maybe a lot of lipstick on them or a lot of concealer, I will soak those in makeup remover first, and I just pour a little in the cap and I stick the brushes along the side rim, as you can see here, and I just let them sit for a minute. We're going to start with the Artiste brush. As you can see, it's really caked in with the foundation, and I'm going to use the Artiste brush cleaning solution along with a brush cleaning glove. Now I'm going to squirt a little on the glove, and I'm going to take the brush and we're going to start to scrub that back and forth. As you can see, the foundation is starting to come out. We're going to rinse it with a little water to get a little bit of a suds, and as you can see, the foundation is running out of the brush, which is important. And because these brushes are so densely packed, you want to really make sure you rinse out the soap or the cleansing solution for the Artiste brush. And I'm rinsing it in lukewarm water. I'm just going to take a towel and run it through the bristles to get all the excess water. As you can see, that brush is nice and clean. Next, I'm going to start with my Morphe brushes. They are synthetic, and I'm going to use just basic baby shampoo. This is good in a pinch if you don't have any type of brush cleanser. Definitely don't use dish detergent or you'll dry the brush out. And again, I poured a little baby shampoo on the glove, wet the brush a little bit, and then start to scrub. Again, the foundation or concealer or powders, they're just running out of the brush, and that's important. You want to scrub it really well. Rinse and repeat if necessary. And as you're rinsing the brush, make sure you have the brush pointed down so that the water does not go down into the handle. And you're just going to rinse, scrub it along your hands, or just to make sure you get all the soap out. The last thing you want to do is leave soap in the brush, because when it dries, it's going to be very hard. Again, take a towel and get all the excess water out, wipe the handle down, and rubbing it on the towel will remove any makeup that did not come off or come out in the wash. And there you go. Next, we're going to move into contour brushes. Again, these are heavily caked on with makeup as well, especially if you use cream contour. Same thing, scrub it on that brush glove. You can get this brush glove on Amazon for about maybe 20 bucks, and you may be able to find it a little bit cheaper, but it's very handy. As you can see, this brush is super duper clean. Excess water on the towel. Wipe it dry, wipe the handle dry, and take a look at that. Now these are new brushes. You always want to wash your new brushes before you use them. They've been sitting in a factory or a warehouse, collecting dust, dirt. People have been handling them. You don't want to put them on your face, so just give them a quick wash, a rinse, and a dry, and you'll be all set to use them. Please do not use a new brush without at least, if you have any spray brush cleaner, you can use that as well if you're in a pinch, but a nice cleaning like this before you use them when they're new is definitely better. And because this brush is a little bit thick, you want to just give it a little bit of an extra rinse to make sure all the soap is out. Again, get your towel, squeeze out all the water, run it through, and we're all set with the wash. All right, so remember these were the lip brushes and concealer brushes that we soaked in the makeup remover. Now we're just going to run them across the glove for a little bit with some soap. And the back of the glove also has different textures on it as well. So as you can see, you can take the smaller brushes and rub them against the smaller areas of the brush and just really get all that concealer and old makeup out. Now we're going to move into the drying process. I have these two drying racks. I got them, actually got them both on eBay. They are called I think they're called drying brush racks. I will put the proper name below. But basically, this will allow you to dry your brushes upside down, because what you don't want to happen is any water that is left in the brush to go into the handle and loosen up the glue and destroy the brush. So you always want to dry them upside down. And also these mesh sleeves that I have, these are useful. I got these again on Amazon. I'll put the name below. That will shape your brushes as they dry. If you have any blending brushes, with the long bristles, you'll notice when they tend to dry, the bristles will start to point outward. So these sleeves will keep the shape. And then also, if you're traveling, you can put these sleeves on your brushes so they won't get damaged in your bag. So I'm just going through and I'm just going to fill that brush tree or brush stand. Again, proper term will be below. Just putting them in the slots. You can double up on the slots if you need to, especially with the smaller size brushes. And again, make sure that they're upside down. And if you need a sleeve, put that mesh sleeve on. If the sleeve is too long, or you want to just maximize the sleeves you have, you can cut them in half. That's also an option, because pretty much you're just covering the head of the brush, so you don't need the entire sleeve. So if you order 30, cut them in half and you'll get 60. Now, as your brush tree starts to fill up and you still have um, more brushes to put in there, don't be afraid to lay those brushes across the top, especially your smaller lip and eyeliner brushes. Now for my Artiste brushes, I'm going to dry them a little bit differently because they are shaped differently. So you want them to go face down onto an absorbent surface, just like this. And what's going to happen is any water that is remaining in that brush will get absorbed by that absorbent cloth that I have on the tray. And there you have it. All the brushes have been put into the tree. They're drying brush down. The ones that could not fit are laying across the top. Brushes that require a mesh sleeve, the sleeve has been put on. As you can see the water spot there on the absorbent cloth. It's doing its job. And you're all set. Please subscribe, like, and comment below.